Hey everyone, Matt here from Exploring Alternatives. We just finished installing our new solar system in our camper van and we're really excited, and we thought we'd do a video just to give you a little overview. So we went with a company called Renogy. They have really good reviews and have good customer service, and their prices are reasonable too. We decided to get 3 100-watt bendable, flexible solar panels. They're only about just a few millimeters thick and they're very light. And we decided to go with that instead of the conventional panels that are made of aluminum and glass for a few different reasons. First one is that they're much lighter. If the conventional ones, they probably would have added over 50 pounds to the roof of the van, and this only adds a few pounds. Also, we didn't want to change the aerodynamics of the van at all. We wanted to make sure it wouldn't affect fuel consumption. And since these are really flat on the roof, they're not affecting fuel consumption at all. And the third reason is that, well, they don't look like anything. So it's a bit more sneaky or stealthy, I guess. As you can see, there's nothing to see. We followed the recommendations of Renogy, the company that sold us the panels, and we used industrial strength Velcro to mount them on the roof. It does seem to be very strong, but I have to admit, Velcro is a little bit wacky. We're not too sure about it, so we're still gonna screw some holes directly in the van just to be extra safe. Now there's a bunch of wires here, as you can see. It looks semi-tidy right now, but this was kind of a logistical nightmare to get it all looking like this. We drilled several holes onto the roof rack and tried to bunch up the wires as best we could and used zip ties to secure them. And that seems to be pretty solid for now. The 3 100-watt solar panels are all plugged in parallel, so we end up with 1 positive and 1 negative lead. So we drilled 2 little holes here. We ran the wires through and put some caulking. So now let's go inside and take a look at the rest of this crazy stuff. So our negative and positive leads are coming from our solar panels right through the roof here. They're coming down here, they loop back up, and they come into this MPPT 40 amp charge controller. Out of the charge controller, we have 2 connector cables going into our battery. So the connector cables come here into the positive and negative terminals of the battery. I also grounded the negative of the battery into onto the frame of the van. And we also have these 2 big wires here are going out from the battery and into our inverter. So this is a 500-watt pure-sine inverter from Renogy. And this thing allows us to plug in normal household machines, and we also have a USB port. And also plugged into the charge controller is a little meter. Gives you battery status, volts coming from the solar panels, going into the battery, and amps. The battery is a 155 amp hour Deep Cycle AGM sealed battery, and it's from VMAX. That was actually pretty hard to get it in here. It weighs 100 pounds. So if you can imagine like lifting 100 pounds in a tiny space like this. But we got it in here. We nested it in a plastic bin and then in a basket that kind of folds over this, so it makes it look a little less nasty. We bolted it down to the actual frame of the van, and we have some straps holding it down here. This way it's really safe, and if ever we get in an accident or anything, it would just stay right there. And we also have this beautiful lid that closes up on this. So for us, it's really exciting to have energy from the sun, to be able to like work our laptops and our machines and charge camera batteries and stuff like that from the sun every day. It's pretty amazing. And so far we've been able to use 2 laptops and like charge batteries and use this little USB fan for pretty much 8 hours every day, rain or shine, and the battery is pretty much always full. So it's performing really, really well. Like I said, we bought it from a company called Renogy. They have really good customer service, but I kind of feel like they're used to dealing with people who know what they're doing. I had no idea what any of this was, so I had to call them about 100 times and ask him tons of questions, and they were patient and they answered everything eventually. I did have to harass them a bit, but they did answer everything eventually, and it works. So there's a few things I didn't talk about, fuses and other little details. So if you want more information, just check out the link at the bottom of this video, and we wrote a blog post giving all the details of the solar system. So thanks for watching. If you have any questions, put them in the comments, and subscribe if you like this video.